Okay, so oh, there we go. Hey, what's up? What's up, everyone? Happy Saturday to everyone who is watching this live, and for those who are watching the replay. I welcome you guys to another after hour show, especially for the first one for 2024. So if you guys could hear me, if you guys could see me too, feel free to let me know. And honestly, just like with today, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like I want to hibernate for some reason. I just want to sleep in, eat some eggs, have some good sex, and just hibernate. I don't know why. I think it's probably in the season too, in the winter time in the US. But I don't know about y'all, but I feel like I want to hibernate. But at the same time, mentally, I want to just be here for you for this live stream too. But welcome to all the new people. Loyal subscribers. For those who are coming back, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Shout out to all the people in the chat. What's up, bestie? What's good? What's good? Hopefully you are enjoying your night with your loved ones too. So when it comes to that, shout out to you, bestie. Awesome woman there. So yeah, you've been hibernating too. So glad I'm not the only one. So I've been, I'm glad that you're um just really being honest too. And especially for those who are new to my channel, wondering what I'm up, wonder what I'm about. So let me slow down and rephrase that for a minute too. So my name is James Harris. I'm gonna say James. Well, I don't want to say my full name. Don't want the government. I say government watch me, but my name is James. I'm a creative and nerdy person. I love everything when it comes to self care and wellness. Creativity, and basically I'm just I say a Reiki practitioner, yoga instructor. A wellness consultant per se too. So it's kind of in those fields too, for those who don't know me too, and obviously too, somewhat of a full-time gamer too. So when it comes to that, just a little brief about me too. So, but I host, monthly shows like the After Hour Conversations, the Wellness Wednesday Solutions, the one-on-one conversations, a place for people to have open discussions about certain things too, like when it comes to like with wellness, for example, or with creativity, with current events, or even just like with this show too. This is a place for all of us to cut loose, get stuff out of our chest when it comes to that too, and all that good stuff too. So yes, I just want to share that for everyone. So shout out to all the people who are listening, and for those who are watching, I appreciate you guys for listening to hearing me talk, listening to my perspective, and I listen to yours, and all that stuff too. And again, you guys are more than welcome to share links or to topics that we're talking about when it comes to like with relationships and sexuality and with current events or self-care or spirituality, which is totally cool with me. I'm a very chill person when it comes to that. It's just like if I see any kind of like someone who's messing with people who I know, like with my bestie here too. If someone messes with her, I mean I'll turn to the Hulk, so it's not a pretty sight if I turn to the Hulk, or I might just turn to this guy. Oh yeah, like that. So when it comes to that, or it's just like I might give him this energy like this.
Puny God.
Yeah. So, anyways, but I'm not a violent person. I just like to defend myself and defend the people I care about too. So when it comes to that, but how's everyone doing though, especially for the first week of 2024? And to be honest with you guys too, and just really, being blunt and just in your face, just like 2024 for me has been pretty chill so far. I mean, I spent some, money on a certain game that I've been investing into with Grand Theft Auto Online. It's been pretty fun, lately too. So it's just like it's really been a bit of I say a little bit of investment, but it's worth it too. So it's just a make for awesome content. But it's other than that too, it's really pretty been chill week so far, just for me too. But hopefully your week is going by productive and well for anyone who is listening and for those who are watching this live and watching the replay too. So and she says nobody loves seeing it. Yeah, that's true, Bestie. You're right. And it's just like the dark side of ourselves too is the most scariest place to be. I mean, it's just like, and to be honest, see, you kind of hit the nail when I wanted to talk about too, Bestie. It's just like, I was just gonna really talk about anger. I don't know why that topic just came up to me all of a sudden. And it's just like with anger, I know like, sometimes people do the silliest things and the strangest things just to really make us mad. I mean, it's sometimes like, for example, like say if you're like, let's say if you're a gamer, for example, and you're playing GTA Online and you're trying to do this kind of mission where you just gotta move some product around, like you're moving like some weed, or if you're moving like cars, and then all of a sudden there's this guy in this big ass tank that looks really nice, but it's pretty scary, and he blows you up and it messes up your mission. I mean, I would be one pissed off motherfucker if that happened to me too. And it's just like, learning more about I say learning more, but we learning about GTA Online, and just like when it comes to with our trigger points too, it's just like sometimes too, like, those kind of things where people just trying to mess with you for the craziest reasons really will unleash the beast within us. I mean, it happened to me I say a few days ago, and so on and so forth, where it is just I was just helping out some person online, just like in the game too, just helping keep like, on a mission. Cause like with GTA Online, it's kind of like, you can really, if you want to be a jerk, you can, but it's just like you'll make a lot of enemies. But at the same time, you can, there's a thing called like you could be like an MC president of your own little motorcycle club, or you could be a CEO of your own little business per se too. And it's just like, sometimes they hire like other players to help them out. So with me being like the courteous person I am, I always want to just, I'll help out, just see if people need to, level up or something too. And I always try to do that, be a player that helps out too. But then there's this one incident where it's just like we're just trying to move shipments in the airport. Then all of a sudden there's this group of guys who are just coming up along and just starting to bomb us. They're sniping us on the roof, and there's using planes to drop bombs on us. I was like, what the hell? And I was like, what the hell's your problem? Because I was trying to mind my own business, just getting this stuff done and all that. But it's kind of like, those kind of actions, especially if they're just messing with people too, and just being total dickheads, can really make someone turn to the dark side real quick. I mean, I'll be pissed off too if that happened to me, obviously, because I was a little annoyed. I was like, hey, yo, like, what's the hell's your problem? Trying to blow me up all the time. I wasn't even trying to like fight you. Like, save that kind of fucking drama for someone who gives a damn? So it's kind of like, I don't know if anyone ever experienced that kind of similar situation before when it comes to just dealing with those kind of like toxic people, especially if it's like in a gaming kind of space like with GTA Online, or if it's just like in person too. My heart goes out to you because sometimes people will do the silliest things just to piss us off, and it's just like it sucks to deal with that. So yeah, you hit the nail on the head there, Bestie, when it comes to that. I know we all dealt with people like that before too, who are really fucking toxic, in the ways that's just like, really? It's just like it makes you look at them sideways too. So it's kind of like, it's just like, and it's just like when after that's all said and done, when it comes to that happened, with my story, it was just like, damn, that put a sour taste in my mouth. And I had to really go back to this, my the studies when it comes to with the Reiki principles too. And it's just like, sometimes like as you can see here too, with the presentation that I created too, with the Reiki basics. And it's just like sometimes if things, if you experience it and it make you mad, I mean, we're human, and it's just like, don't get angry. It's just like that sounds really impossible just because, there's things that just really challenge us, that trigger us. People will try to mess you up on your mission in a certain game, or someone is blowing up your phone while you're trying to sleep, or if they're just like, doing all kind of weird shit to you, especially for the women out there too, just like, over the years that I talked to women and some of that, that I've been intimate with too, just like, as wife and a girlfriend. they told me stories about how certain guys just really annoy them too. And of course, I did my bad behavior too. I'm not a angel per se too, and I learned from that. It's just like wow, it's just like learning from my behavior. Like oh my gosh, maybe I didn't realize that certain things that I did were annoying someone, or just like vice versa. And it's just like sometimes when people do the silliest shit, I say the silliest, but the dumbest shit too. And it's just like, oh my gosh, like really? It's like, why'd you do that? And it's just like it makes you feel a certain way. You want to just cuss them out, you want to beat their ass. And I get that, we're human, we have a right to defend ourselves too, but sometimes, it's impossible not to get angry. But we don't have to stay in that place too, if that makes sense. And it's just like sometimes also too, like say for example, like after let's say you know, after that incident with like say if you play like a certain game that you invested in and then all of a sudden you really got this interest, it's like, oh shit, like if you feel like you don't feel comfortable playing that certain game, it's just like it makes you really worried too. So it's kind of like that too. Like I experienced that before with GT Online, just getting back into it too, just like understanding it, investing in it, and all that stuff too. And it's just like, oh shit, like, oh my goodness. It's like you worried like, that someone is gonna come behind you and blow you up with a tank or with a jet or with a flying oppressor bike, whatever it's called, like a flying jet. It's crazy. So it's kind of like when it comes to that, and it can really those kind of actions from other people can really just dampen your energy, especially near your heart space. It makes you feel really pissed off, angry, close to just really experiencing certain things too. And it's just like I don't want to sound preachy, and that's like not the idea when it comes to what I'm sharing to with this when I'm talking about too. It's just like sometimes it's just really good to just really if you feel like we're pissed off and we're worried at the same time, it's really good to get that out of our system in a healthy way too. So it's kind of like with the Reiki principles, just don't get angry, don't worry, be grateful, work diligently, and be kind to everything too. So it's kind of like those principles are really good to live by, but sometimes it can be really impossible when it's dealing with certain things too. So, anyways, let me see. If you guys are liking what I'm talking about too, that's kind of like the first part I want to share with you guys too, when it comes to, with the, I was gonna share for the topic of this video too, and it's just like, my heart goes out to anyone who's dealt with some crazy ass bullshit before too. I know, like I said it before too. I know I have my experience with bad behavior, and I learned from that. I'm a better person from it. It's just like sometimes, with certain things that happen to certain people, my heart goes out to them too, especially if it's just like it wasn't right. And, I can understand if you can really just be upset about it too, or be pissed off and annoyed. And it's just like, really? But, anyways, if you guys want to talk about anything too, honestly, I mean, I have a other thing too I could share. It's like a video from Teal Swan when it comes to anger and vulnerability. If you guys want to watch that too, just like if you want to react to it. So also we'll post a link to Teal's video in the description below, so you guys could watch it for yourselves when it comes to that too. Or if you guys ever want to just like the uh, Reiki Basics presentation too, you're always welcome to check out my Patreon. It's totally for free too if you want to just like have it as a resource if you're into just like with Reiki too, what it's all about, Just really use it as like a guide per se too, just like like the basics, getting like the basic understanding of it too, at your own pace, at your own time. It's your choice. So, anyways, oh my gosh. But yeah, if you guys want to talk about anything, if you guys want to share anything that you want to talk about, get off your chest, or if you want to joke around, talk shit, this is a space for you guys to do it too. So, when it comes to with these live streams, especially these monthly live streams too, this is a space for all you guys to, especially with the after hour conversations, to have some grown folks talks, and all that kind of stuff too. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, not everyone learns from it, especially when they are the ones who started. But well, yeah, exactly. You're a mind reader today, Bessie, and it's just like you really on point with that. Just because it's like with the people that for example, that I've encountered in this certain game, like they just really blame the people that I work with too. I think that I was helping out with when it comes to attacking them first. I was like, it's like, why are you blaming me for something I didn't do? Because I didn't attack them. I didn't know. They didn't. They just came out of blindsided me out of left field. So it's like, what the hell? It's like, what's your fucking problem? It's like, dude, and then like to top it off that too, just to it can really make you a fucking annoying. It just really brag about what they do for a living and all that stuff too. Just really trying to project, and it's like, really, motherfucker? It's like even because they wouldn't do that into your face. They just want to just brag it online in a safe space in their own comfort of their own home. So it's, but what you said there too, Bestie, is really spot on because not everyone learns from it, especially when they are the ones who started it, and that's true, unfortunately. So it's and they still blame you for it too. It's like a form of projection that certain people who do that those kind of things too. So yeah, that's crazy that people do that. They blame you for things that they started. It's just like, why are you projecting that to me? I didn't start it. So it's like, and it can and then the person who's receiving that kind of like saltiness or whatever you want to call it too, that toxic saltiness, it's just like it makes them kind of pissed off. It's like, what the hell? It's like, motherfucker. It gives you that energy like this too. It makes you want to just like throw down like this. Are you out of your damn mind? Like that. Again, for those who miss it, if like someone comes to me and blames me for something I didn't do, and especially if they started it, I'm looking at them like this. Are you out of your damn mind? Yeah, straight up. I mean, straight up. I mean, for real. It's crazy. But yeah, Bestie, you really hit the nail on the head too with that. And it's just like, again, I'm gonna go. Oh, damn. Oh, sorry. Going on places all at once. But getting back to like the basics of like just like how we can really just get that off our chest. It's just like practicing, the principles, like when it comes to not getting mad. I know it's kind of like impossible when you deal with certain things and certain people. Yeah, but it's like at the same time, it's just like, at certain time, it's just like it's just like you gotta, with the anger, you just gotta let that go. And especially with the worry too, and just really being grateful that you can learn from that experience and then work diligently to get away from that bullshit and just really being kind to everything, especially yourself, most and foremost. So, yeah. And she says, you already know my life, but I don't mind taking the blame. It's just let me know you are. Yeah, exactly. Next to know they're punks. Exactly. And it's just like, you hit the nail on the head again too. So it's kind of like, like people who blame you and for things that they started. And it's just like, you're projecting your bullshit to me, fucking punk. It makes you want to say that shit. It's just like, like what the hell? It makes you want to turn super saiyan like
I will
this.
throw down!
Yo, throw down, motherfucker. What's up? And you might be turning like this.
And that is a promise.
Hmm. I'm telling you, yeah. Yeah, and I know your life too, Bestie. And it's just like I like to, when it comes to my friends, lives, I like to keep that kind of private. I don't want to put their business out there because that's not like professional on my part. If I'm a content creator, I don't want to put everyone's business out there. And I kind of learned that before too when it comes to, content creating. And I know better. We don't make mistakes, but at the same time, I value people's privacy. I don't put their business out there. I just talk about certain topics, the topic at hand too. So when it comes to that, but I know about your life, Bestie, but I don't want to put all your business out there because I care about you. I love you dearly, and I'll let you explain it too from your own words. So Crazy Quinn. Crazy Quinn. It has a good ring too. Quinn is a cool name. It's just like I know like with Harley Quinn, it's like, she's psychologist who fell in love with, the Joker, and of course she's got this kind of like love-hate relationship with Mr. Wayne, the billionaire James Bond superhero known as Batman per se too. So yeah, Crazy Quinn. Quinn is such a cool name for you too. I don't know why. It feels right. It's Quinn. And it's just like it's like mysterious but dangerous at the same time and appealing. It's got that mysterious, dangerous appeal to it. Yeah, but that's just me saying it too. So yeah. Of course, anytime. And same goes to everyone who is watching this live and for those who are watching a replay too. So thank you for just, understanding. And of course, I value people's privacy too. So when it comes to that, and for those who, know me too in person and online, I value people's privacy, but and I value mine obviously too. So if I want to share something, I'll share it with you from my own experience and not sugarcoat anything. So yes, yes indeed. Oh my gosh. It's because he could laugh about it in a manic way. I mean, it's just like it's good to like reflect too, and it's just like it's like wow, like for example too, like I was sharing about that story in GTA Online. It's like motherfucker, are you projecting your own shit to me because of things you started? You fucking closet asshole. It's like it makes you want to. It's like in your mind you want to. You're thinking that and you say it out loud. It's just like at the same time, like at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, is it worth just keeping that kind of energy around? You just gotta, not take it so seriously to just not worry about it, be grateful, like learn from that experience and just really moving on from it too. But yeah, I mean, laughter is medicine too. And believe it or not, laughter can really just, make things a whole lot better. I know sometimes also it's how with laughter is really when it comes to that, it's like really just using like laughter in a healthy way too, just to really get stuff off your chest, to speak your truth and all that stuff too. That's like with the best comedians, that I've seen so far too, are always black. I know there's some awesome comedians from different races, but growing up in a black family, we hear all kind of shit too. So like, we talk shit about certain things and sharing our own experiences too. It's just like people tell me that I'm funny, but at the same time, it's like I don't know any kind of jokes. Like I just speak from my own experience. I tend to be silly sometimes, but it's just like I don't try to be funny, but people would see me to be funny. And just like things like that I find funny, it's just like it's over the top and outrageous, but at the same time, very relatable too. So, but yeah, like laughter is really, very therapeutic and it's medicine, of course, too, because it helps us to releasing those endorphins, especially for your, energetic fields too, just laughing, having those belly laughs, it really, really does wonders for your energy. I'm telling you like that. I don't know if there's like a science when it comes to that too, but if so, you guys are more than welcome to post it, in the comment section for those who are watching the replay, or for those who are live also too. Just like if you want to post that, if like when it comes to the benefits of laughter, the science of it too, you're always welcome to post that as well. As she says, yeah, everything is an experience, but still toxic and miserable. It's still a cycle that most can't seem to break. Yeah, that's true. It's yeah, everything an experience. Everything is an experience, but still talk. Yeah, exactly. It's still a cycle that most people, and it's like, and it's so hard to really break that, just like when it comes to dealing with certain things too. I mean, I can understand like how most people want to just take time to just like, to heal, not to date anyone, not to, do certain things. Like I get it because, I've been that through that road too. It's just like, certain things that I experienced, like even like with last year before, like, I thought about, not like, pursuing my interests with self-care and wellness because I dealt with certain things with certain people that I thought I could trust. It's like It's like, really? Like, do I want to continue to do this? But at the same time, you just gotta like, heal from that and just really learn from it too. And it's just like it's probably why I don't do much collaborations now, just because you never know who someone might betray me or stab me in the back from it too, or accuse me of something that I didn't really do. So it's kind of like with that also. I know it can be really tough to break because, sometimes, people who are toxic and miserable and they project that to others in a very unhealthy way. It's like, really? It's like, what the hell? And especially if people you get to know, you want to build trust, build that kind of like, relationship, like professional or just like a friendship too. So it's kind of like, wow, like it's like, damn, why'd you do that for? It's like, what the hell? Like I didn't do anything to you, but they still blame you for it too. This is something that they did. It's crazy, you know. So yeah, what you said is really spot on too. Yeah, she says I prefer. Yeah, hugs are really good too. And it's just like, hugs are very, good for your energy too, especially for the hot chakra, because when you're close with someone, you're just like chest to chest. I know it's gonna get intimate too, so YouTube don't blame me. And especially with my hair. What the hell's with my hair? But it's like when it comes to hugs, I mean, hugs are very therapeutic, and very, uplifting per se too. So it's kind of like it doesn't have to be sexual either. It can really just be like intimate, like just like giving you someone a hug. Kind of like, like a bro hug or a friend hug too. And it's especially from the opposite sex too. And I've heard a lot of crazy stuff like when it comes to like with the opposite sex, you shouldn't get hugs from him. And I was like, really? Like I get hugs from women all the time, like with you when I met you, bestie. I got a hug from you and it was cool. It was awesome. It was very, therapeutic. It was uplifting. It was like, oh, that's cool, you know? And from like people that you trust, like with your friends, people who support you, uplift you, support you on your goals. It's like, receiving a hug from him too. It's like, okay, that's cool. The hugs is cool, especially if you can just really, if you like, if you dealt with certain things with them, or just like when it comes to like with anything, hugs can really solve a lot of problems, basically. And same goes with laughter too. Hugs and laughter, laughing hugs. who knows? So yeah, warm and welcoming. That's for sure. True, true, true. Definitely with that. That is so true. So yeah, hugs are warming and welcoming too. So and it's like how you hug too really makes a difference. I don't want to sound preachy. That's like not my memo. And my hair looks like kind of like Wolverine and Heihachi Mishima put together. So forgive me for patting my hair. And I'm surprisingly I'm still awake and I'm half sleepy and half awake. But it's just like when it comes to hugs and especially, receiving that from in a healthy way too, it can really just uplift your energy too. So, hey, what's up, JR? What's up? What's up? What's up? Good to see you. Hope you have a hope you're having an awesome, awesome day, awesome weekend, and especially the first weekend of 2024 as well. So thank you for being here and especially, listening to talk about anger, vulnerability, all that stuff too. So yes, indeed. Thank you for being here, JR. And same goes to you too, Bestie. Despite with me being half sleepy and half energetic at the same time. Maybe it's something I ate today too. I ate a lot of eggs and pasta, and of course a lot of water and all that stuff too. So maybe the itis thing is hitting me kind of. It didn't hit me until an hour ago too. So yeah, we definitely made it to 2024. So yes, shout out to the people, who made it in 2024. And for those who are, doing their own thing too, so and for those who are going through it too when it comes to um whoever that they're going through the certain challenges. My heart goes out to you guys too. Because I know it's not easy out there, but at the same time we can really just pray for you guys and to really just, pray for your betterment, for your, betterment for your physical self, for your emotional self, and for your mental self too. So that's what hibernating would. Yeah, that's what hibernation would do to you too. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I feel like I want to just hibernate and get in my covers, watch some videos and just sleep like a bear, like Kuma and Tekken, just hibernate, sleep, 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 you know? So yeah, definitely, definitely. That's a good question, JR. New Year's revolutions. I mean, um, I don't know how to answer that question. I'm just gonna try to answer it the best way that I can. The I think for me, and this is just me speaking to you, you guys could totally disagree, if you guys do something different, but I do New Year's solutions. So it's kind of like, I say solutions in general, but it's like, for the New Year's, and usually like with my family, they usually eat something, that's just that brings us good luck. And it's just like, like for me, since like my life has changed over the years too, from my 20s to my 30s. And it's just like why instead of New Year's revolutions, I just say New Year's solutions too. So it's kind of like, what I want to experience, what I want to do too, when it comes to a certain activities and goals that what I want to experience and pursue. I'm just gonna go for it too. And it's really, continue to be myself and pursue those goals I want to experience and, create and explore in 2024. So yeah, so for me, I practice New Year's solutions. And that's just me saying that too. But if you guys practice any kind of New Year's revolution goals for you guys, for yourselves as well, you're always welcome to share that too. What has helped you, when it comes to with the New Year's revolutions or so on and so forth, however you want to, explain it to. So yeah, and that's a really good question, Jay. It made me think too. So I was like, wow, that's interesting. New Year's revolutions. I say for me, it's New Year's solutions. So, I mean, we're different, and there's nothing wrong for us being different too. So, yes, indeed. So hopefully that helped. What else? Hope that answered your question too, Jr. So, anyways, oh my goodness. Well, I think I explained most of the stuff I want to explain, honestly. But again, also, if you guys want to be entertained tonight, I got some funny ass cards for you guys too. I got the Rebel cards too when it comes to with this deck. If you guys ever want to laugh your ass off from a spiritual perspective when it comes to with these messages, or if you guys want a spicy relationship reading too, I got the erotic sex oracle deck and the other one also too with these sex answers oracle cards. Also, if you want a spicy relationship reading too, and also I have this deck that my friend, a dear friend of mine too. She's my other bestie. Also, her name is Viola. I got these cards called the crystallized cards too. That has like these really interesting, pictures of like crystals and birds and all that stuff too. So it's kind of like if you want like a message with that. Also, if you want like I'm starting to call it like a Reiki, reading too. If you want to like a certain like healing message too for for today as well, you're always welcome to post your questions too. So whatever that you want to experience, what you want to learn when it comes to these awesome cards, with the crystallized cards too, just to help you like, with these healing messages. Or if you want something spicy and fun, also when it comes to you know, with these decks also too, with your relationships. Or if you want something funny and hilarious, I got these cards for you too. So yes. You want all of them? Yes, you can. Yes, you can, bestie. I got you. And JR says, I usually have a New Year's resolution. Oh, yeah, of course. If And I understand people don't have any kind of like New Year's revolution, JR, because, for me, I honestly didn't have one. It's just like New Year's solutions for me, per se. So, yeah, I totally understand if like people don't have like New Year's resolutions because Honestly, I thought I didn't have one until I was like, uh, maybe it's like New Year's solutions, do something different, So just change it up, spice it up, however you want to do it too. So definitely. Okay, Bestie got one, and I got you too, JR. So you want all of them. Okay. Ask and you shall receive, ladies. Ladies first. That's my motto. Hell yeah. All right. So we're gonna get oh, hold on a second. Hold on just a second. I'll be right back. Someone's knocking at my door. So I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. So, all right. I have a few. So, okay, cool, bestie. It's all good. It's all good. Let me pull some cards for you. See what's up. This is the first time I ever used this crystallized deck, but I'm going to use it, this, just for the fun of it. See what we get. Thank you, bestie. It was just my sister telling me that I got uh, dinner McDonald's on the counter, which honestly, I don't eat much McDonald's as I used to. I always trying to stay healthy, especially in my 30s. I gotta watch for my health. So, oh, JR, that's a good question. I still gotta get some frozen gummies, soon too. So I pretty much tore them up from December all the way to January. They last for like a month, but I gotta restock on those too. So yes, that's a good question. And I still put them in the freezer too. So it's really interesting, with that question. So yes, those frozen gummies, especially, like the healthy gummies, you put them in the freezer. They're like your own kind of like dessert. It's really cool. So okay, let's let's see. Let's see. We have from you, Bessie. Let's see. Okay. What is the answers to these messages for you, Bessie? Let's see what we got for you too. Let's see. Let's see these messages. Interesting. I got some interesting messages for you, Bessie. And again, if these messages resonate, if they don't, you're always welcome to share your own feelings and thoughts. If I'm wrong, if they don't hit home right now too, that is totally your choice, and I respect that too. So the first message that I have for you is just like when it comes to your healing message, is to really envision the future too. So when it comes to like with this awesome message of the precious opal, and it's like a stone too that can help just like when it comes to envision. So it's kind of like, envision the future, just really, sitting that, just really, embracing that for yourself too when it comes to certain goals that you want to experience, for 2024. whatever goals that may be for, every aspect of your relationships. It could be for yourself, when it comes to with your career or with meeting new people, etc. Just really envision the future too in a healthy way, and really doing it your own way too can really help you to just really set some awesome goals for yourself too when it comes to with this message. Just like when it comes to with the romantic card too, it's just like you really want the best in life also too, especially when it comes to meeting other people too. So it's I know like with certain things too, like we've dealt with heartbreak in so many ways too, but I feel like you really want to just really want the best in life also too when it comes to with the romantic card too. Like the heart shaped here too is really strong here too, especially with the color red. It's really passionate. So it's kind of like you really want to just want the base the best in life also, especially when it comes to with romantic kind of things too, from a healthy space as well when it comes to with this message. And you're definitely winning too. So just really when it comes to winning, when it comes to with this message, you really have to think about yourself and just always remember don't ruin that shit too. So when it comes to winning too, it's just like you're doing good in life. It's just like really embracing that film within too. When it comes to with this message, and you got a good thing going too, wherever that is. When it comes to with this message, just always remember don't ruin that shit too. So just really remind yourself to really just do that from a healthy space, and just like when it comes to what the next message that I have for you is all about hiding your intentions. So it's like when it comes to with hiding your intentions. I know that sometimes it's like important for just to really be secure with ourselves, but also just really knowing what your intentions are too. It's just like you there's like hidden intentions when it comes to certain things. Just really recognizing that too. So when it comes to with that, being curious about goals that you want to experience or set for yourself, just really recognizing that uh, uh, from a healthy space too. When it comes to with this message, when it comes to hiding your intentions, so it's nothing bad about this message. It's just like really just sitting with yourself and just really asking like if there's any like hidden messages that when it comes to certain goals that I want to experience and to create when it comes to envisioning the future. So you know hopefully if any of these messages resonate with you too, bestie, and again too, you're always welcome to comment at any time too. So when it comes to with these messages, just feel free to share your own feelings and thoughts. So hey, what's up, Keith? Good to see you, man. Happy New Year to you also. So, Happy New Year. Hopefully you're healing and, you know, um, getting better too, man. So, hopefully you're feeling better, my friend. And it's, Happy New Year to you also. So I've been praying for you, with your whatever that you're going through. And hopefully you're doing good, my friend. And she says, I'm looking forward to that 2024 new faces. Yeah, definitely. New faces, new friendships. It's really good to, recognize that too. So definitely. So pray that 2024 will be very productive for you too, Bessie. She says, I had eye surgery last month. Oh my goodness. I'm glad you're feeling better, man. And I'll keep praying for you too, man. So thank you for showing up and listening and all that too. So I'm glad that you're got your eyesight back too. So I'm glad you're feeling better too, man. Wow, you must be going through a lot. Oh wow, just got your left eye done. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh man, I'm sorry you had to go through that, man. I'm glad you're healing though too. You got your eyesight back. That's a miracle right there. So many blessings to you, Keith. I'm glad that you're healing and feeling, man. For real. So let's see here. So you would like all reading too? Okay, JR, I got you. Let me reshuffle these cards real quick. Oh man, that's rough, man. You can see. I'm glad you're healing, Keith. I'm glad you're feeling better, though, man. Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. Let's see if yeah, for you too. Let's see the third message for you, JR. I'm glad that you could see with your left eye now, Keith. That's a blessing right there, man. For real. Just want to let you know about that. I'm glad you're okay, though, Keith. For real. You missed you, man. Ooh. Oh, yo. That's harsh. Okay, so what's the last message for you, JR? So, the last message for you, JR. True, bestie. Exactly. That you could pull him through. Hmm. Well said there. Hmm. Okay, JR. Thank you for being so patient when it comes to with your reading. And I pulled off 4 cards for you too. So if any of these messages resonate for you too, especially for this week and in general as well. Just feel free to share your own feelings and thoughts. If they resonate with you, if they hit home, if they don't, that's totally your choice too. When it comes to with your reading too, so what the first card that I have for you is, when it comes to with clear quartz also too. So it's kind of like, clear quartz like helps you to just really clear things out also too. So it's kind of like, when it comes to just clearing out all the old to get rid of, you know, clearing out all the funkiness basically too, when it comes to, with our own energy, especially when it comes to with our own energy, also just really, clearing things out is really important. Also, we feel like we feeling stagnant, if we feeling heavy, just really, having that kind of like crystal, like clear quartz can help you to just really, clear things out to really just purify things too. So when it comes to with clear quartz, just really, clearing that, clearing all that gunk out of your energy too, and especially in general too when it comes to with your own personal relationships. I say relationships in general too, with yourself and other people and your environment also. Just like when it comes to with this message. So coffee, okay, coffee. So it's kind of like, when it comes to the next message that I have for you, it's all about bondage. And this is for entertainment YouTube. So like when it comes to with this message right here too, with this cheeky message when it comes to with bondage. It feels like, like I don't know if you're feeling stuck or if you're feeling kind of like, stuck. I say stuck or stagnant, just really recognizing that too. If like you're feeling kind of stuck or submissive when it comes to certain things too. So just really, recognizing that, especially within yourself, with your own energy when it comes to with, being in a tight spot, like in a really, bondage situations. Not saying that, not saying that sexually, but just like in general too. So just like if you ever feel like you're feeling stuck or you're feeling kind of like submissive per se too, just really recognizing that from a healthy space too, especially it could be with any certain situations when it comes to, with this message. And just like with this message too, it's just like, and it says stop talking. It's like, what the heck? Talking is really good for our throat chakras, but at the same time, it's just like, sometimes you gotta, listen, gotta shut our mouth and listen too. So listening can really help us to just really, to understand better too. And I know sometimes, talking is really important to, get the really using our throat chakra from a healthy space, but at the same time, it's like, stop talking. It's like, excuse me. It makes you look at someone like
Fuck,
that.
are you out of your damn mind?
So it's kind of like, it's like, stop talking. It's like, hey, yo, what? And it's like, sometimes, when we listen, sometimes when we shut our mouth and listen, we can really just learn a lot more. So just like practicing listening, from a quiet space can help us to just really, be better people and really just be more, what's the word too? Like very in tune, with everything too when we listen, not just with our ears, but also with our hearts and with our energy, with our bodies as well. So, and also too, just like when it comes to with the last message that I have for you too. So it's kind of like when it comes to, with the sex answers oracle card, also, it's just like, when it comes to like with certain things that you want to, experience, I feel like you really want to, desire that really soon too, wherever that may be. So it's kind of like, I must have you soon could also mean like you really want to experience stuff, really as soon as possible, wherever that may be when it comes to with those certain goal desires and goals too. So just really recognizing that also too from a healthy space where you just want to desire certain things from a healthy space. Could be from certain goals that you want to set and experience. It could be with anything too. Just really recognizing that from a healthy space. So, if any of these messages resonate with you, JR, and especially for, for this week as well too, when it comes to with these messages, you're always welcome to share your own feelings and thoughts in the chat too. So, really interesting here. Really interesting. So, if that hit home for you, JR, in certain ways too, with those cards, if they know, that's totally your choice as well. Yes, feel free to share. Exactly, JR. Can't keep Keith down. He's like Batman or something, once he comes back, he comes back stronger. So that's why I call him Batman for a reason. So I'm glad you want to do your own thing when it comes to, working with computers again too. So you really know your stuff with technology, man. Because he helped me out at certain things too with my volume and all that. So I really do want to thank you for that too when it comes to, with my audio issues that I had earlier before. But now that I understand it a little bit more from you when it comes to with your experience with tech, I was like, wow, you're right. So thank you for that. Oh, you're welcome, JR. Hopefully those messages were helpful for you in any way, shape, or form too. So just want to let you know about that, JR. If they hit home for you, if they didn't, that's totally cool. It's your choice. So yeah, you're welcome anytime. Basically, it basically is what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly. It's always good to reach out to friends or a little support group. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Especially if you're going through difficult times also. It's really good to have that kind of like support system to help each other out. So definitely. Well said there, Bessie. Definitely. Very helpful. Cool. Okay. Cool. Cool. I'm glad you're open minded to, learning a new perspective of things too, especially with certain goals that you want to set for yourself. Because every reading that I do for people is basically for you guys too to learn and to take, in your own personal lives as well. So definitely, I'm glad it was helpful too. I'm glad. And since it's an hour in too, because I'm trying to keep this under an hour per se too, I'm gonna pull some cards for the collective, and oh, actually, yeah, I might just pull some cards for the collective. I might do a video when it comes to with Teal Swan's um video I want to share with you guys probably in the next couple of weeks. I say next week per se too. So because I'm getting a little sleepy, want to hibernate. So it's gonna pull some cards for the collective. I might just wrap this up here too. Just because, getting a little sleepy, want to hibernate, all that good stuff too. So let's see here. But I'll still post a link to Teal's video if you guys ever want to check it out. But first, let's see. Let's see what we have for the collective. Let's see. Oh, anytime, Bestie, of course. Anytime. Anytime. It's all good. It's all good. Anytime. I love doing these things for you guys too. So if you learn something from the readings that I, you know, create, pull for you with these awesome cards, and it's totally worth it too. So my pleasure. For any reading that I did for you guys over the years, I always love doing them for you guys too, especially if I'm a guest on other people's shows too. So anytime, my friends, anytime. So let's see here too. Let's see. Good night, JR. Thank you for dropping by too. And yeah, I'll definitely will pray for Keith too, you know, and for all of you guys as well, especially for anyone who's listening to this live and for those who are listening and listening and watching the replay too. So let's see. There we go. Yeah, that's cool that your friends did that, did that for you for your surgery, Keith. That's awesome. Mm. I'm glad you did get some help though, man. That's what's up. Oh, I didn't have to be sorry about that, Keith. Just feel free to express yourself, man. It's all good. I'm glad you got some help from your friends though, especially for your surgery. That's a blessing right there. And shout out to the people who donated to Keith for his surgery. You guys are awesome people. Okay, so I got some spicy ass messages for the people who are watching this live and for those who are watching and listening to this recent listen to replay. So let me phrase that again. So I got some cool messages for the collective that we can all take, especially for anyone who is watching this live and for those who are watching the replay too. And if any of these messages hit home for you too, not just like for every part of yourself too, from your heart center to your third eye to your solar plexus, or every aspect of your energetic field too, just feel free to share your own feelings and thoughts. If it didn't hit home for you too, you're more than welcome to share that as well at any time as well. So, with the first message that I have for you guys is all about anchoring in, especially with this awesome crystal of hematite. So, it's kind of like, forgive me for talking so fast. And it's just like, when it comes to anchoring in, it's just really good to just really ground ourselves too, and just really grounding ourselves from a healthy place to just really, ground ourselves to find that clarity and to really just anchor into. So it's kind of like, with, just grounding ourselves and just really doing that from a healthy space can help us to just really, to calm things down, to really just, put things at ease too, especially when it comes to anchoring in. So it's like anchor is really heavy and it goes down too. So it's kind of like with that metaphor for just for us to just really, to ground ourselves and really doing our best to do that in a healthy way too. Even if you have to get like the crystal hematite too, when it comes to with this, I don't know much about the crystal, but from what I'm seeing with this awesome message here, it's really important for us to just really ground ourselves from a healthy space. And just like when it comes to with what the next message that I have for you guys is all about being a great lover. So just really, experience, appreciating that aspect of ourselves too when it comes to with this message, when it comes to being a great lover, especially towards ourselves mostly too. Just really embracing that too from within. So it's kind of like, embracing that inner lover that we have too, not just like sexually, of course, but in general too, like loving ourselves on a deeper level where we can just set healthy goals for ourselves to just, when it comes to with anything, keeping our energy healthy, keeping active, creating healthy relationships with ourselves and other people, in our environment too. Just really, embracing that awesome lover that we have from within too, especially when it comes to, with ourselves as well, when it comes to with this message. And just like, with this next message that I have for you guys is just that project, person, that idea is waiting for you too. So again, if like, any kind of goals that you want to set for yourself for this year too, any kind of desires and goals that you want to set for yourself and to experience from a healthy space, just really go for that shit and, get after that shit too. So, and the world has your back also. So the people that care about you, especially when it comes to the people, with yourself, and especially, I know the world can really just be a crazy ass place, but if we have a support system that can help us to support those goals, it's just really worth it too. So just if you got any kind of goals that you want to set for yourself, just know that, the people who care about you will always have your back no matter what, when it comes to with this message. And just like when it comes to the next message that, that I have for you guys, it's just like really embracing those goals too when it comes to with this message from a healthy space. So when it comes to you're the only one I want, it can really just be a metaphor for just like when it comes to with those goals, it's just like really embracing that, from within too. So when it comes to with those goals for anything that you want to experience for 2024, it could be like for yourself with other people, or just like, in your environment also too, from a healthy space, just really embracing that, from within too. Just really know that you really want to desire those goals and really just desire that from a healthy space when it comes to with this message. Yeah, I know the imagery is a little spicy, but the meaning is really, really powerful too when it comes to embracing those desires and goals that you want to set for yourself, for 2024. So, so if any of these messages resonate with you guys too, when it comes to, I say for 2024, I'll just share these messages again for those who have missed it. So, when it comes to, for 20, I say for the messages for the collective, it's just to really, to ground ourselves when it comes to with this message right here, and to just really, love ourselves from a deeper level too when it comes to with this message right here. And just like any kind of desires and goals that we want to experience and, and to create, just really, that project, that person idea is waiting for us. And just go after that shit too, wherever that those kind of desires and goals that you want to experience and create for yourselves. Just go after that shit. And your support team will always have your back too when it comes to with this message. And just really, embracing those goals too, wherever that may be too, from a healthy space, and just really holding that deep within too, really intimately, close to us, in our heart space, in our solar plexus, in our third eyes, mind. You want to, place it in your energetic fields too. Just really embracing that intimately when it comes to with those goals that you want to experience. And so, anyways, if those messages resonate with you guys too, I thank you guys for listening and watching also too. So again, also, I'll post a link to, Teal Swan's video too. I was gonna, share more about it too, but I'm getting a little sleepy. But I'll make a video of this too when it comes to a Teal Swan's video, probably next week as well. So feel free if you guys want to just see that video too. Feel free to subscribe to my channel also. And if you guys like this live stream also too, just feel free to give it a like. That really helps me to be in the algorithm of YouTube. So all the likes that we receive, when it comes to with this live stream, they are most welcome too. And especially also as well, if you guys learned something from this live stream, if you got, gain something out of it, when it comes to expressing yourself, getting a reading and all that stuff too, that's awesome as well. And so if you guys ever want to get this, basic Reiki presentation too, you're always welcome to check out my Patreon page too. You could totally download it for free too, if you guys want to if you want to learn more about Reiki and everything as well, from the the basics of it too. So at any time, you can always download it for free on my Patreon page, just like a gift to you guys also too, when it comes to checking out my Patreon page. So thank you, Keith. Bestie, I love you dearly too. Jr. All that stuff too. So thank you guys for when it comes to who you guys are as human beings, and if whatever that you're going through, also, you know, you just always know that you guys are in my prayers. Hope you guys stay healthy, stay safe. Hope you guys really heal from in every aspect too, not just physically, but also emotionally and mentally too. So he says, rest easy, Jay. May your dreams. Yeah, and same to you too, man. Hopefully you're healing and really just, resting and recovering too. So, you know, hopefully you are. I'll just say the same to you also. Same goes to you too, Bestie, as well. So, so much love to you also. So, much love to you, Bestie. Love you dearly as well. And so, and especially to you, JR, and to anyone else who's listening to this also. I'm looking forward to doing these more monthly live streams in February. So I'm looking forward to that. But also, I'll do my best to make other content for you guys too. So when it comes to with the videos, when it comes to talking about certain topics, you're always welcome to send your questions too. If you want to send me, some questions, if you guys ever want to check out my social media pages, if you guys want to check out the community website that I created in the Discord server and check out my services, you're always welcome to check that out as well at any time with my Linktree. And I'm looking forward to connect with you guys on YouTube again, on these awesome social media platform too. And you guys take care of yourselves, stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, hibernate, do what you need, do whatever you need to do to stay healthy from a healthy space too. So, much love, stay safe, and you guys take care, and I'll see you guys soon. So much love, many blessings, and oh, what's the word? May we continue to practice self-care that could not only benefit ourselves, but our loved ones and our whole environment. And if anyone's giving you crap for any kind of reason too, and this, like I always say this before I, wrap it up. If you are liking this live stream, to always feel free to
Smash
that like button. That really helps with the channel. But also too, if like say, I just want to give you guys this awesome affirmation too. If people don't, appreciate you for who you are, just give them this energy.
People don't like how you be yourself. Fuck them. Fuck them up against the wall. Wear handcuffs on and crazy through all their lips. That's all you do.
That's all you do. So, anyways, much love. Take care and many blessings, guys. Namaste. All right, where is that button?